No, but she's so this is called, and I haven't seen this. It's just a short video. Are the medical risks of having babies? These are the medical risks of having babies later in life. Because I don't know a ton about this.
So we look at the curve, and then your mid-30s, and it takes a dive.
The average age of a first-time mother is on the rise.
When I was in training, advanced maternal age was 35 and up. Now that's like average age in California.
And millennial women are leading the pack.
They're just raised to believe they can conquer the world.
And they're narcissistic.
And solipsistic.
Yeah.
They think the whole world revolves around them.
Yeah.
They can't live without the spotlight being on them at all times.
Yeah. The only type of planting they like to do is horticulture. Oh!
Well, they've been getting seeds buried in them.
They start working and they like what they do, and then they want to keep working. And guess what? That's what guys have been doing for forever. And guys didn't have to stop to have children.
But having a baby later in life has a series of medical risks and complications that increase as a woman gets older.
As you get older, everything in your body gets older. Your heart gets older, your lungs get old, everything gets older.
And for a woman over 35, the first hurdle is often infertility.
Our normal pregnancy rates, even when we're 20, are 20 to 25% per month. We are not the most, it is hard to make a human.
And after 35, egg aging causes a much higher risk for chromosomal abnormalities.
So as eggs
in other words,
older,
yay!
Pizza boy! Yeah! Dave Buster! Yeah.
I haven't even heard of over half these things.
Yeah, I've only heard of...
this is good to learn about this.
There's a genetic breakdown. There are more risks of.
Let's go back and hear what she said again. That was important.
Egg aging causes a much higher risk.
And that's what he's saying. Seagrip was saying, do you want to eat the eggs at the bottom of the tray? The last ones left, because they're the most likely to be aged and have
flaws,
cracks.
Well, yeah,
bacteria,
virus, just distorted, and it's more cooked by microwaves and shit like that, regular just living, I guess.
For chromosomal
regular living in the matrix type of shit.
Abnormalities.
So as eggs get older, there's a genetic breakdown.
Down syndrome. Edward syndrome. Pineapple syndrome. Triple X syndrome. That means your dick is just retardedly big.
There are more.
That's what triple X syndrome is. Your dick is just retardedly big. It's just a hammer. Yeah, it's called triple X syndrome. Maybe X chromosome or something.
I thought it's when the mom does porn.
Well, yeah, no.
1 in 1,000 caused by an extra X chromosome. Leads to tall stature, learning disabilities, speech delays, low muscle tone.
Yeah, it's just something to be aware of, but it's also they should be thinking of this too. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the time they're trying to have a buzzer beater kid, in other words, which I'm saying they still had put themselves first.
More risks of things going wrong genetically. There's more chance of having a baby, let's say, with Down syndrome. That's
Down syndrome birth rates increase as maternal age increases. 35, 1 in 350. Age 40, 1 in 100. Age 45, 1 in 30.
Don't do it.
Wow,
not worth it.
And here's a good test for the chat. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if it's no way. If you knew that if you like skydiving and you knew 1 in 350 of these parachutes wouldn't open, would you still jump out the plane? I want you to put a 1 in the chat. The answer is hell no. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because if you wouldn't take that risk skydiving, or 1 in 30 parachutes wouldn't open, or 1 in 100 parachutes wouldn't open. If you wouldn't take that risk doing that, why would you take the risk with this? I'm just curious. For me, it's a hell no.
Hell to the no.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. Too risky.
Notice when they were younger, there's less of a chance of it. So there's always kind of a chance there. But I'm saying, like, think of from the woman at that standpoint. Like she she wanted to put herself first so much that it was actually a risk to another.
They didn't want to sacrifice their fun at a younger age, so
they waited till they kind of like weren't
less,
really that hot anymore, then had to like reinvent themselves as a mom that's now like hot, or just not give a shit.
Aging of the eggs.
Miscarriages are another
see
very
this
common
plot.
battle, which increase as fertility decreases, the inverse of each other.
And you know how they're going to be if they have like probably a miscarriage. They're going to be like, we have to double down and do IVF treatments and like all this shit. It's like, oh no.
And people think I'm crazy because I tend to date 22-year-olds.
Oh, that's a good call, brother. That's the right decision.
All of those complications can occur before a pregnancy even passes the first trimester. And as the pregnancy progresses, so do the risks.
There is more gestational diabetes. There's more high blood pressure. So then they're at risk for preeclampsia. That can force premature delivery. Diabetes can lead to big babies, also stillbirth.
Women who are of advanced maternal age, aka women
She's hot.
who are 35 and older, are also at a much greater risk for requiring a C-section, which is something a lot of women want to avoid because it means more time in the hospital and a longer recovery.
If I want to give an advice to a 21-year-old who just is asking for that, I'm going to say, have your kid as soon as you can. But I always say, any age is better than old age. And old age in women really is
See?
in your late 30s, early 40s as far.
That's why I'm saying call 30, 35. So women get their act together by 20 is like 25. Or not really quite like that, but that's where they should meet, is around then. Because if a woman has had, think of that, from 20 to 30, you had a decade of guys hitting on you and, opportunities, of being attractive, going on a ton of dates. You've had internet dating and stuff. So it's some ways it's even easier, but you know what I mean? So like, if they can't find a man by then and have a kid, like that's also kind of a problem. So the timing, they should have they have a pretty good amount of time that they can do that. But that's what I'm saying. If we, trim the time back, it seems like it would help them.
It would help everybody out.
Help everybody. Yeah.
I
was just saying, like, and that's just the new gear ratio, basically, or just lead to the idea of it.
I think it would lead to an overall healthier society. And it would help.
Yeah.
And to answer Memphis Tiger question about women ignoring the stats, why let a beautiful lie? Why let a beautiful lie get in the way of an inconvenient truth?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's sort of what the that's what Gnostic Jesus would say. That's all that is.
Look, at the end of the day, this is just further proof that you can make a fortune telling women what they want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You can have it all at once. Have your kids at 45. You
can work full time and have your own business and have
secret.
Kids.
Mom did it. Why not you?
Yeah.
Same thing with the plus size thing. You look good at any size, any weight.
Love
any
your
shape.
curves, girl.